But anyways, at long last, let's get to the Diego Luna conversation. I know you made a video right after it was released, obviously the leak that he would not be on the roster for the U.S. men's national team, and that has been the big talk. And listen, all conspiracy aside, I really just, in my heart of hearts, I just feel bad for someone like Diego Luna. Because while we can't argue that he's anything more than just a bubble player, Ryan, it was the other things that he did that excited a lot of people a summer ago during that Gold Cup run. And is there anything really all that impressive about getting to a Gold Cup final and losing to Mexico? No, probably not, right? There are teams in that mix that even without our best out there, we should be able to handle, and we did. And Diego Luna provided a lot of exciting moments in that. Did he fall shy in the Mexico game, in the Mexico match? Yes. Did he look really impressive in the international windows? No. I mean, he had a couple of moments off the bench, sure. This is not a player that was ever a sure thing whatsoever in my mind or in Mauricio Pochettino's mind. But it was the other things that he did that were so, I guess in some ways, out there compared to what we saw from the other players who either, one, elected not to play, or B, really just didn't care to be a part of it, whether or not they were hurt or not, or whether or not they needed a break or not. It just seemed like there was no sense of urgency for players to actually want to be a part of this team, even in a point in time in which we went through some dark times last summer, especially after the Nations League, where it was like we looked around and it's, what do we have? We don't know. There's no fight. There's no guile. There's no grit. There's no other things. Diego Luna provided some of that spark for American fans who just wanted to see this roster give a damn. But what's more, I guess, heart aching for me when it comes to Diego Luna is that I don't know if this shows a lack of media awareness on our end to promote him as much as we did, or if it really was an indication of just how popular he was, because every advertisement, every social media post, I mean, even the kits being debuted, he was in them. He was kind of the poster child, the face, and then he gets left off the roster. I understand this is about what you can do on the pitch. This isn't about, where you've been in social media land or where you've been in the advertisement plans. But I don't know, Ryan. I don't know what your takeaway is on this. Does he deserve to be on the roster? Maybe from a what he can provide perspective. Again, he's on the bubble. But it still hurts a little bit seeing him be a part of all those other things and not getting an opportunity at the end of the day.
I'm just sick and tired of it because this guy was going to ride the bench, and we're upset about a bench guy. I get it. We like the heart. I've played with a bloody nose in soccer, and I never came out of the game. Does that make me tough? I did it at Oakland University. I played with a bloody nose for like 10 minutes, and it finally stopped while I'm walking around the field like this. Does that make me tough? You
don't have cool tattoos, though. So no,
I don't have the tattoos all over the place. No, I'm just sick and tired of it because the dude wasn't going to play. And if he was, it was a few minutes. And look, he disappeared in the biggest moments. When I looked at the Gold Cup final and you're the starter, you're the vocal point, and you disappear for an entire game. That shouldn't happen. If you are supposed to be this player that's going to help elevate the World Cup. Yep. Yes, thank you, Fabian. He says, yes, it makes me tough. Appreciate it. I'm glad that makes me tough, Fabian. But no, we can have a conversation of Zendejas versus Luna, sure, but we are just debating bench players that may not play. Like, that's basically what we're debating at this point. There's not a player on this roster that will make us go to the quarterfinals or we're all of a sudden we don't have him, we're going down to the group, we're getting grouped. We don't have a player like that. We don't have Mbappe's. We don't have Yamal's. We don't have Haaland's. We don't have those types of players. But I'm just kind of sick and tired of all. Do I feel bad a little bit? Yeah, because he's in every single thing. Like, when John and I went to, what was it? The Dick's Sporting Goods over, what's it called? Great Lakes Crossing for the Flint, on our way to Flint versus Forward Madison, the first U.S. Open Cup game. That was the first day they put out the the kits, the Where's Waldo kits. And all we see is Luna's face. We're like, okay, Luna's on the World Cup roster. Like, that's all right. That's happening. And then we find out it's not. Yeah. That's the only sad part is like this dude is the most capped player in the last, I think, 24 months or whatever it is under Pochettino.
Yeah.
And he's played a lot, obviously, and he was in every single. He's even in the World Cup where we magically beat Brazil in the World Cup final. But that's the only thing I feel bad for.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't have done anything for us. Zendejas wouldn't have changed anything for us. And if they do, it's going to be some miraculous 90th minute winner or equalizer or something. But I'm just tired of everyone like, oh my God, I feel so bad for Diego Luna. Dude, he wasn't going to play. So what's the point? The dude wasn't going to play. He wouldn't have changed anything for us. It'd be like, again, it would be like if Jason Tatum was snubbed from the USA gold medal team in the Olympics. Tatum didn't play. Who cares? Tatum won't change anything. Now, if Curry and LeBron didn't play, because I know we got Bronny Jr. in the chat, obviously. Like, if his dad didn't play, yeah, that's a much bigger story. But when these guys are bench players, I don't really care about it. Like, they're bench players. Yeah. Don't do anything. So, Fabian's already on the Dan house in the stadium curse. We need it. I want Ronaldo Jr., the 2030 Team USA team. Technically, yes, Ronaldo Jr. could play for us. He could technically play for us. But no, it's like, was Luna snubbed? I think so. I would agree. But I'm just sick and tired of it now because now I'm looking at the Pulisic's, the McKennies, the Adams, the Chris Richards, which, by the way, he is back training with Crystal Palace. It was reported yesterday. And I think today's the Conference League final. I think. Is today the Conference League final? It is. Okay, so he might play today against Rayo in the UEFA Conference League final. But no, he will be good by the World Cup. So we don't have that scare. But no, now I'm just more focused on the starters, who's going to start, the way we're set up. But no, I don't care anymore about this Diego Luna situation. Hey, I would love Pep Guardiola to be our manager in 2030 too. I'd love that.
Yeah.